Ready. Okay, right now, it's your boy Filson. Right now we got the lovely Rob Davis on the check-in. What are you going by in the music world right now? Talk to the world right now. Talk to the fans.
Well,
Let them know.
different aspects of the Rob Davis band. You know, some of my friends call me RD. So when I'm doing my R&B, electro, house versions of my songs, then it's RD. Here's RD. RD is in the house.
RD's in the building right now. RD's in the building. Can you tell the people about your project, what you're working on right now, and what the world can expect from RD?
Yeah, well, RD is working on an album called Pure Life, and Pure Life is a combination of original songs that are, as I said, they're an R&B, electro house format, which is the only way I can describe it. So I made that description up. And then RD is also working on the cabaret persona, and that's Rob Davis. Here's Rob Davis to do his cabaret, because there's a whole world in New York of cabaret, which is very exciting also. So I have two-pronged musical effort going on out there right now, and it's great because I go up to Mount Vernon on Monday nights to record, and I go out to East New York on
Brooklyn
Sunday.
in the building.
That's it.
Shout out Mount Vernon too.
That's it.
I knew some people up
I go out
there.
there to work with my man DJ Romaine.
Shout out DJ Romaine.
Yeah, who is like an awesome old school house DJ, deep house DJ. And so he lays down tracks for me, and then then I connect to some other friends to do some harmonies and do my thing. So I got that going on, and then every Sunday earlier in the day I go to the Metropolitan Room, which is on 22nd Street between 5th and 6th, and we have an open mic over there for cabarets. I get up on the stage there and practice doing my cabaret thing with great keyboard players.
That's awesome, and you gotta tell the world, because this man, and y'all gonna learn about it, this man is one of the most giving, benevolent, kind-hearted men, not just in music, but in Wall Street and in general, and actually bucking the whole stereotype that guys on Wall Street and guys that have made it in the finance world don't care. Rob Davis is the exact opposite of that. So I'd love for you to share your contributions to the community and some of the things that you've been working on from that capacity.
Yeah, well, about 16 years ago, I started Hedge Funds Care. And
Hedge Funds Care, shout out Hedge Funds Care.
Which is also now known as Help for Children. And on my wall here, I have a number of things. Here I have a picture of myself with the good Mayor Bloomberg, and I have a proclamation from the mayor thanking Hedge Funds Care for all the money.
Oh man, got the proclamation opposite the mayor.
And that's all the money we've raised for programs in New York that focus on preventing and treating child abuse. Because
awesome.
the issue we're going after is stopping little kids from getting sexually and physically abused, and trying to prevent it. And so we send puppet shows into elementary schools to teach kids what to do if they find themselves in a bad situation, through what the puppets are talking to each other about. And then when we have a child that's been hurt, we bring them into clinical treatment, and we provide them as much treatment as they need to get safe and get beyond the trauma, so they can live a normal life, and so it doesn't become like a vicious cycle. Because most people who are abusers were themselves abused as kids, which doesn't mean to say that everyone that's been abused will be an abuser, but there's a big correlation and a vicious cycle that goes on. We want to break that cycle if we can do it. So the sooner we can get a child in our grips in one of our programs where they can get really good clinical treatment, the sooner we can save them and set them forth on a life that's productive and happy.
Amen to that, man.
It's all about being happy. And this is an article the New York Times did on me. It says, trying to make care part of the image of hedge funds.
Exactly.
Because when I started it, I started it with the name Hedge Funds Care. And now we're going beyond hedge funds, so we also have the name Help for Children.
Help for Children. Shout out Help for Children.
HFC.
Hedge Fund Times in the building. You already know it's Hedge Fund Times, Hedge Funds Care.
And then the beautiful
Shout
thing
out
about
Help for Children.
beautiful thing about that
RD.
is this last Wednesday night, I did my show. I did a set for a charity called A Leg to Stand On. And A Leg to Stand On is has this big event every year where all the music is contributed by hedge fund people. So a lot of musicians. There are a lot of musicians in the financial business, and they bring out their bands. And I got to do my performance of my set of a set for my music, and it was awesome because I had about 40 minutes. I got to do all my electro stuff. I plugged my iPod into the sound system, and I sang the leads, and it was great. But A Leg to Stand On, just think about this, provides prosthetic limbs for kids who have lost a leg or an arm in war, in some bad place. And so what we do is we raise the money to give them a new chance to walk or to run or to live like a normal kid. So that's a beautiful thing too, and that's also supported widely in the hedge fund industry.
That's beautiful. Hey, well look, we thank you so much for your contributions. It's your boy Filson checking in with RD. You already know I'm gonna get him on a project too, and that's it. Major Motion Picture Television, Hedge Funds Care, Help for Children / Hedge Fund Times in the building. Filson.